Good evening, everyone, and welcome to an unforgettable and reimagined November Noel. Thank you for being here with us. I'm JJ Kalin, and I'm so happy to be joined again this year by none other than Mountain Country 107.3's morning personality, Mr. Johnny Joy. Welcome, Johnny.
Oh, well, thanks. The two JJs are back together for this wonderful cause, Newborn Hope. So they must have thought that we were a dashing pair.
I would say so. And you know, last year we were even a bit sparkly at the gala. Maybe we can bring all that back next year. But this year, we're all about total comfort as we share the good news about Newborn Hope to everyone joining us in their living rooms or wherever you may be. In fact, this year, we thank you, Johnny, for inviting us into your space where you spend most of your mornings, the Mountain Country Studio.
Well, here we are. And yes, I guess you could call this my virtual home away from home. But you know, JJ, one of the reasons I'm so happy to be providing this space for our virtual event is because for nearly 50 years, Newborn Hope has come alongside precious little preemie babies, their mamas, daddies, and families with their medical teams to support and advocate for the tiniest of lives.
Johnny, I've not only had the experience of co-chairing one of our past luncheons and to participate as a volunteer and a board member over the last 8 years, but I've also had the experience of being a preemie mama myself. And although my son is 27 now, I remember his unplanned early arrival into the world as if it were just yesterday. The fear of the unknown, the anxiety, along with the beauty of the blessing of how it feels to deliver prematurely.
Last year, this time, my darling little baby girl was just a few months old. She was not premature, but I certainly understand the joy that comes along with having a new baby and can only imagine what it's like when the unexpected occurs and your baby is born before his or her due date. Now, I'm honored to join you and Newborn Hope to support families impacted by prematurity.
Okay, now we have a few housekeeping items. We invite you to continue to bid on our silent auction. It will close at 8 p.m. Many of you may wonder how you will pick up these fantastic items since we are not together for a typical auction checkout setting. While you will pay for your items this evening, Newborn Hope will reach out to all winners and arrange either delivery or shipping for your items. Our committee and volunteers are committed to getting these items out to the winners in the next few weeks if you live in the Colorado Springs area. And we can certainly mail them to you as well. You should continue to receive texts during our event when you have been outbid on an item and notifications of items with no bids. You will also receive a text letting you know that you have 10 minutes left until the auction closes. That is a great time to get your final bids in. At any time during our program, you can make a donation to Newborn Hope from your mobile device. And we can't emphasize enough that a donation of any size matters to Newborn Hope and the small babies we serve. Just text Newborn Hope, that's one word, to 76278. It will send you a link where you can input your credit card number if you haven't already and make a donation from there. We appreciate every single donation, and we'll draw for our raffle prize at the conclusion of this evening's program at 8 p.m.
It's hard to believe we are sitting here. It's already been a year. That's unbelievable. Last time we were here, I had a little infant this big, and now she's walking and she's talking, and she has me wrapped around every single one of these.
I bet she does. And I bet you have a country song that addresses being a dad of a little girl.
I have a lot of country songs and a lot of ammo. Anyway.
Well, I tell you, we have had quite an interesting year in 2020, and there are a lot of changes, but there have been a lot of silver linings too, especially with Newborn Hope. And we thank you again so much for joining us tonight, and we're ready to present to you November Noel.
I thought we talked about gowns and going all out this year.
Well, looks like you're going all out, but this is the best I could do for going all out this year. And that's the great thing about virtual events is anything seems to go these days.
Yes, true. I'm just jealous of the people at home wearing pajamas, but we're so glad that you all are here with us. You know, we're here, but not really here at the Broadmoor Hotel. We sure miss being here with all of you. For so many years, the Broadmoor has been an outstanding partner of Newborn Hope. And so we are so grateful to be able to present this year's November Noel at this special place. I'm Tara King in this year's November Noel event chair. I also serve on the Newborn Hope Board of Directors as the Vice President of Finance. I want to give a big thanks to our event committee this year. It was a new challenge for us to figure out how to connect with our community in a virtual event space, and each of you rose to the occasion. Thank you. We want to acknowledge and thank Cheryl Tolley, Rebecca Gans, Bobby Collins, Sheila Marietta, and Meredith McDonald. Also, what a year it has been for Newborn Hope, as it has been for so many organizations in our community. Our board of directors has truly come through in ways we never could have imagined. We have challenged ourselves to do things better in order to serve families impacted by prematurity. Thank you to our Newborn Hope Board of Directors for creatively thinking outside of the box in order to get our work done. One of the highlights this year has been seeing the loyalty and commitment of our partners and sponsors. It is understandable that organizations have faced unrelentless challenges this year. Still, amidst the hardships, we have seen our partners resolutely stand by our mission and continue to support our programs in this event. We have been so grateful for this unwavering support. Tonight, we specifically want to thank Penrose St. Francis Health Services, El Pomar Foundation, Classic Homes, the Living Water Fund, Nursing Therapies and Services of Colorado, the Cobb and Noriega families, Brock CPA, UC Health, and Ent Credit Union.
Thanks, Tara, and thank you for all you continue to do for our organization. I'm Allison Braddock, and I'm the Executive Director for Newborn Hope. Newborn Hope was honored to launch a new program this year, the Preemie Family Assistance Fund. With the onset of COVID-19, our Board of Directors worked to set this program in motion earlier than anticipated in order to get the funding in the hands of families who need it most. Our Preemie Family Assistance Fund provides support directly to families in the NICU and those who have recently transitioned home. It helps with emergency living expenses like rent or utilities, medications, transportation costs, therapies, and adaptive equipment. The risks of delivering prematurely increase with stress and isolation, and COVID-19 has exacerbated these factors for many expectant mothers and families. Lower income and socioeconomic issues make families more susceptible to financial strain and increased health risk in the NICU. We already know that PTSD, anxiety, depression, and overall mental health concerns for families increase with a NICU hospitalization. The goal of the Preemie Family Assistance Fund is to help families and babies thrive by providing aid as they adjust to bringing their baby home from the NICU and continue to work through financial limitations and health concerns. Already, we have supported families in our military community, families who have faced unemployment due to COVID-19, and families challenged to make ends meet because of greater unexpected hardship. One mom told us after she received her grant from the Preemie Family Assistance Fund, "I will give back to Newborn Hope one day. Whatever I can do, I will do it to let you know what a difference this has made to my family." It is such an honor for us at Newborn Hope to support families like these. As a Newborn Hope board member and our Vice President of Programs, Corey Levinson and her husband Dan know this journey all too well. They have lived the beauty and the hardship of prematurity. In sharing her story with you tonight, we all can see the immense progress and growth that come when sheer grit, determination, and support of our medical teams come together.
At 24 weeks and 1 day, weighing in at a fierce 1 pound, 10 ounces, Ricky Ray Levinson was born. I remember hearing an emotional new father's voice announce, "It's a boy." I remember the nonverbal but profound mother-to-mother nod Dr. Bazella gave me before she and her team whisked him away to the NICU. I remember the physical ache in my heart when the first moments usually spent between mother and child were stripped away from me. I remember never quite acclimating to the highs and lows that came with giving birth to a micropreemie. Then on day 16, I held my son for the very first time. Despite his physical scale, Ricky embodied the spirit of a giant. I remember thinking to myself that he was put on this earth to teach me more than I could ever teach him. Even after 16 days of already giving birth to our beautiful child, it was in that moment I became a mother. On day 112, we went home. My work with Newborn Hope has been tremendously fulfilling. I'm honored to have a platform to harness my passion and to have the opportunity to share my perspective as a proud preemie mama. The Preemie Family Assistance Fund is the most recent project I'm thrilled to help grow and to offer feedback as a more recent mother navigating life after NICU. Because I can tell you firsthand that prematurity and its complications do not disappear once you leave.
Hello.
Hello. Dan, Ricky, and I are here with you tonight to let you know that it certainly takes a village. I know for me, I still look back to 3 years ago, and I'm so very grateful for the great care my family received at Penrose St. Francis. Our NICU team by our side helped save our son's life, and we are forever appreciative of their care. I was here with you last year to speak at November Noel, and in this past year, Ricky has made tremendous gains. He has traveled across states for intensive therapies and even started preschool just recently. We are so proud of him. Yes. Newborn Hope not only supports families like mine through the Preemie Family Assistance Fund, but advocates to increase awareness and improve the outcomes for preemies like Ricky. We are asking all of you tonight to support Newborn Hope through a donation. Right, Ricky?
Yes.
Yes! All right, yay!
Wow, thanks, Ricky. You are an incredible family, and I can't wait to see you. Ricky, in the years ahead, no doubt your future is very bright. Thank you for sharing your story and also for the incredible commitment you have to this cause and to Newborn Hope, and to raise even greater support for this mission. Now, we humbly ask each of you tonight to consider making a donation to Newborn Hope. You should have just received a text message. If you click on that, you'll see every opportunity to donate, and there's a level for everybody. If you didn't receive a text on your mobile device at any time, you can text Newborn Hope. A reminder, that's just one word, Newborn Hope, to 76278. Please know any donation makes a big difference to Newborn Hope. It all adds up, making a great impact, serving the tiniest lives in Colorado. And all donations, well, they stay right here in Colorado.
Look at the donations. This is awesome. Thank you so much for continuing to support Newborn Hope. In fact, I'm seeing a few names of those who have been supporters of Newborn Hope for many, many years, and now some new names.
I was going to say, there's some names on there I've never seen before, so they are also so willing to give of themselves this season for Newborn Hope.
Yes, and we have so many new people coming to our area. This may be the first time that they've heard of Newborn Hope and what we do and how we impact premature babies and their families, and we help them along. So,
And the dazzling.
Thank you.
The dazzling.
The dazzling part, sparkling
Yes,
too.
sparkling. And with all of these donations I see coming in, and this is great, like you said, donors from the beginning of Newborn Hope all the way to some new faces, a reminder that they're tax deductible as well.
That's right. That's right. And our founder, Zoya Dickens Miller, would be so proud of tonight, where we've come from our luncheons that we used to have, to evening gatherings, to the gala that we've had for the last few years, and now to this. And if she could see the names of those people who are a part of Newborn Hope, she would be smiling.
And she'd be welcoming the new names as well.
Our outstanding partners have indeed stood strong alongside Newborn Hope this year. Our partnership with Penrose St. Francis Health Services has been one that has spanned decades and did not let up in 2020. They remain a pillar in our community to provide a full spectrum of care to families, and we are grateful to present this behind-the-scenes journey to share the story of families in their NICU. Thank you, Penrose St. Francis Health Services, for your support of Newborn Hope as a sponsor, and for making this opportunity possible.
Yes, he's already moved some mountains already, that's for sure.
You are not hidden. There's never been a moment you were forgotten. You are not hopeless.
So his name is Everest Joshua Kai Zwalen. My dad is actually from Nepal, and we knew whatever, if it was a boy or a girl, that we would have some sort of name that would honor that. Kai means restoration, and I really believe he's gonna just be restored completely. So that's what I'm hoping for, and that's what I'm praying for, and that's what he's showing us.
Everest was born at 24 weeks and 5 days on September 18th of this year. Through his 40 days of life, he's had a lot of ups and downs. Most recently, kind of his biggest struggles have been both kidney failure, some electrolyte imbalances, and then an infection that really hit him pretty hard. At that point, his kidneys were not working and filtering properly. They were holding on to the wrong electrolytes, letting go of the wrong ones.
I felt like I was kind of like my body had failed me kind of thing, and I wasn't able to take care of him, which was like a lot of guilt to like deal with. Got super sick a few weeks back, and the doctors weren't sure he was gonna make it, and it was so hard to like get a call really early in the morning and say like, you need to come be with your baby. We don't know how long he has, and that was really difficult.
Little ones who are born extremely early, as Everest was, we really try to let them rest as much as possible. In utero, they would not be constantly having their diaper changed, constantly be touched. So we really try to keep all that stimulation to a minimum. You saw his isolate had a cover over it. We have the lights in the room fairly dim. All of that is to support his developmental growth.
Every parent has a room that's just their room. They can have their belongings in there. It's their baby's room, especially now with our social distancing, with having to wear a mask and cover your face, keeping the door shut more often than we used to, that we have parents that, especially the moms, that are experiencing an isolation that's different than what we've seen before.
When I was 24 weeks, I was feeling pain at nights, and she was so active, moving around in my belly. And I went to the emergency room, and when they put all the monitors and everything, I was having contractions 2 or 3 in a minute. So they was so scared. They gave me medicine to stop that, but they couldn't do it. So they bring me to here.
And when we built this expanded part of our NICU a couple years ago, it was really important for us to have some dedicated places
where parents could stay together even during the mom's patient stay. So 2 to 3 days after a woman delivers, she's still a patient in a hospital. And we wanted to set up a couple of rooms inside of our NICU where mom could actually be a patient in the same room as the baby.
You are not here.
This person made you.
Yeah. I love you too.
Never been a moment.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
You are not
All the nurse here are my family. I have no help here, just my husband. He sometime in this time was working, so I feel that my family is here in this hospital.
She takes care of me. She has brought me Cuban chicken noodle soup before.
Yeah.
And she's given me Cuban coffee, which about gave me a heart attack, but she brings me Cuban coffee too. This is the size 1, and this is the size 4. So you can see that Kylie has grown quite a bit during this time. So she's actually up to 7 pounds, 11 ounces. So gone from 2 pounds to 7 pounds, 11 ounces, which, if you think about it, 7'11" is a term-sized baby, and she is now 3 weeks past her due date. So that's what you would take a baby home at that size. So now we just have to remind Kylie that she's got to finish figuring out all the things she needs to do to go home.
So the history between St. Francis and Newborn Hope goes back for decades. I've been here for the last 14 years, and I've just been so amazed and impressed with all the resources that Newborn Hope's been able to give, not just our facility, our families, everybody who has a baby here. They donated a preterm simulation doll so that we can help our staff train on a 28 to 32 week gestation age baby, and they can practice skills on that baby. We call her Baby Hope, affectionately.
Our team here at St. Francis is a wonderful partnership with Newborn Hope, and we've had an amazing ability to partner with them and provide resources for our NICU and for our community. One of the great things that Newborn Hope has been able to provide our NICU with was bilirubin blankets for our moms and our babies, and those blankets helped us provide phototherapy for newborn jaundice and increase our maternal infant ability to bond, for moms to hold their babies while they were on the phototherapy treatment, and to breastfeed, and just facilitate all the things that are good for the baby while providing a medical therapy.
We have a new grant that Newborn Hope is helping us with that's for preterm families who have special needs and long-term needs with those little babies that they're going to have to take home.
I hear you whisper you have nothing left. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the darkest night. It's true. I will rescue you. I will never stop marching to reach you in the middle of the hardest fight. It's true. I will rescue you. Oh, I will rescue you.
Tonight, we have seen over and over how important Newborn Hope's work and mission is to our community. Their mission remains relevant, and their work remains critical to our families impacted by prematurity. This year's families have endured even greater hardship due to COVID-19, but we can be encouraged by the continued amazing care families receive in our community hospitals and NICUs. Newborn Hope's Preemie Family Assistance Fund comes alongside these families to meet them at the most critical needs and the most critical times to offer these families hope.
We want to thank Children's Hospital Colorado, Penrose St. Francis Health Services, Parkview Medical Center in Pueblo, UC Health, and all our tremendous healthcare organizations who work tirelessly to care for these precious premature newborns and who partner with Newborn Hope. To our volunteers, board of directors, and community, we also can't thank you enough. We thank all of you for joining us tonight at November Noel.
Our silent auction is closing at 8 p.m. and you will receive a text notification if you are indeed a winner, and that your credit card on file will also be charged. As we mentioned earlier in the program, Newborn Hope will be working with you to get the items you win to you. We're also drawing a raffle winner at 8 p.m. The lucky winner will receive Your Adventure Awaits, a package that includes gift cards to ranges of wonderful retailers, all packaged together in a Yeti cooler. Now, this prize is valued at $1,600, and you don't need to be present to win the great prize. At 8 p.m., when the winning ticket is drawn, everyone will receive a text message with the winning raffle ticket number. Newborn Hope will coordinate getting the prize to the winner in the next week or so.
In closing, we wish you the best holiday season ahead. 2020 marks a unique year for sure, and at Newborn Hope, we have so many blessings to be thankful for. Thank you for all the ways you support our organization. From our recording studio to your family room, we wish you a holiday season of blessings. Good night, everyone.
Hello, I'm Matt Gendron, Chief Engagement Officer at End Credit Union. After 48 years, Newborn Hope will not let 2020 cancel November Noel. This year, we're going virtual. Ent again is a proud sponsor of this event, so get your raffle tickets, visit the online auction, and remember to celebrate the good work that Newborn Hope does every day in our community. Remember, you are hope, we are hope.
Hi, my name is CJ and I'm a certified nurse aide. My son Donovan has a disability and I get paid to take care of him from the comfort of my own home. I work at Nursing and Therapy Services of Colorado, a local nonprofit. And because of my emotional investment, I am the best caregiver for my son. If you'd like to do the same, call us at 574-5562 or visit ntsoc.com. Place your future in trusted hands.